There is a hadith, there's a tradition of the Prophet, peace be upon him, in which he talked about certain members of this ummah, people that are not well known, right? Meaning that, he mentioned that if they didn't attend some gathering, nobody would say, hey, where's so and so? So they're not popular. And then he even mentioned that, they might be disheveled, which is not particular to being disheveled, but the Prophet, peace be upon him, is trying to indicate they don't enjoy a lot of social prestige. They don't enjoy a lot of public esteem. Then he said, your success as a community rests with your ability to serve those people. We have to be very intentional about going out, finding those estranged members of the community, those forgotten members of the community, and allowing them to benefit from Ramadan in the way that we benefit from Ramadan. And this isn't restricted to just sadaqah. No, we have to make a point of inviting people like that into our homes, into our spaces, so that they can experience some of what it means to be a member of this community. Because if we are to make ourselves worthy of the name we advocate when we say we are the ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we have to move at the pace of our slowest. Meaning, we don't leave anybody behind. And when I look at the sunnah of the Prophet, peace be upon him, one of the things that I find most remarkable is that from the most prominent of the companions to the most conspicuous or the most obscure, from the most prominent of the companions to the most obscure of them, he was able to cultivate a meaningful relationship with all of them. Imam Malik records in his Muwatta a beautiful hadith in which a man gave the Prophet an invitation, and this man was very poor. In fact, when they mentioned the home of the man, they mentioned it as being very small, and then even his prayer mat was very dirty and very filthy. And the Prophet answered his invitation and prayed with him. These are those elements of prophetic character that, while we're talking about the way the Prophet dressed, we're talking about the way he groomed his beard, we're talking about how he clipped his fingernails, all of which have their significance. We forget, about being accessible, being open, being generous, not only with our money, but with ourselves, with our time. These are things that I hope we'll make an effort to do this Ramadan.